And now a hometown tour of Central City.
You'll find most county fairs in Iowa located in larger communities, but for the Linn County Fairgrounds, there's no other place they'd rather call home than Central City. Fair Board Vice President Jennifer Dunn says they're busy gearing up for this year's fair, June 22nd through the 26th, with an exciting concert lineup featuring Mitchell Tenpenny and Cooper Allen.
On Thursday night, we're going to Mitchell Tenpenny and then Cooper Allen. In Mitchell Tenpenny, obviously Newer Country was just on the ACMs. And then Cooper Allen has got his name to fame because of TikTok. So we're excited about that one, bringing in a larger name concert on Thursday night, which is not normal for us as well. So, again, just trying to bring all sorts of people out and create some fun concert atmosphere that hasn't always been that Newer Country that we've hit, and we've definitely gone to and kept our tradition that we're going to our Friday night concert with Rodney Atkins, and then the boys, which up there in the Dyersville-ish area, will be coming in and opening up for Rodney Atkins. So we're excited about that.
The Linn County Fair is also planning plenty of contests and some new features at this year's fair, including celebrity donkey races. You can find out more about their plans at theLinnCountyFair.com. But the Linn County Fairgrounds is so much more than just the fair. Dunn says when they built the new building in 2012 and opened it in 2013, their goal was to bring in more outside events like drive-in movies, ATV events, bluegrass festivals, fundraisers, auctions, even a ham radio event.
2020 caught us, I would say, off guard, but allowed us to be creative in what we were doing and being proactive and finding that new involvement, new engagement. I think that's the big thing that a lot of our fairs, we all have that thought process that, it's fair, that's what it's there for, but becoming more of that community-built feature that's part of not only Central City, but Linn County itself and hosting many different events.
And the Linn County Fairgrounds has been seeing many improvements in recent years, too.
One small thing that we did last year that we wanted to do and talked about is we have a new display case that we're able to proudly display the history of the fair. I mean, it's been around since 1988, and being able to put that in a very large display case and have people walk through history and being able to see how those changes. And, some of those pictures that are in there, you can see some of the buildings that are still standing today and, what they look like then. But not only to the Linn Dunn Memorial Building, but, again, continuing to bring the new Farm Bureau Pavilion that's up there that now will house our free entertainment and during the fair. But it's become a wedding venue, too. We've had people get married in that building, and beautiful setting. Then also the first aid station is connected with that. And then, our beer pavilion, we constantly are looking at that and trying to make updates. Again, the excitement that always comes with something new, and we want to make sure that that history is kept, but also staying relevant within the future.
And now you've got another reason to visit the Linn County Fairgrounds. As of last year, they're now home to the Linn County Freedom Rock, the 99th Freedom Rock in Iowa.
So I just had somebody in my office yesterday that was talking about how he's visited 55 of them, and he was so excited that Linn County Fairgrounds and knew my involvement with the fair that he was excited to come and see that. And any given day, that traffic through the fairgrounds, not so much in the winter, but just leading up to it last fall was a lot of people just driving in and learning in that. The Freedom Rock Foundation group has done a fantastic job and is continuing to grow that and what that space will look like. And that's an evolving project, and looking forward to being able to house that and have many more people realize and become familiar with the Linn County Fairgrounds because of that wonderful addition that we were able to be a part of.
Dunn says they're happy to bring people to Central City, and they're grateful to be a part of a community that looks out for each other.
We're very fortunate. There's other fairs in the state of Iowa that aren't so lucky to have that support and community involvement that we are. If there's ever anything that we need, if it was, I can go back to the 2013 situation where we had the flood and, making the phone call and having that, the conversations with our fire chief at that point, working together to say, what do you need from us to make sure that everybody is out that needs to be out to needing a piece of machinery that we don't have on the fairgrounds, and I need to make a phone call down to the city office and say, hey, can we get one of your drivers and a piece of machinery? They're always willing to help, and that makes that camaraderie and that relationship so strong, and they know the same thing too.
With your hometown tour of Central City on KMCH, I'm Janelle Tucker.